Hi, how's it going? Thanks for stopping by, y'all. My name's Case, and I do things occasionally. Like, get back into space, figure out why the sun's exploding and all. I have been fighting. This is one of these games I have been fighting to not play more of in my off time. Like, it's one of those games where I am struggling to not, to distract myself with other games, to not just, fixate on this and only do the space exploration game when I'm not streaming, which I probably could open that up a bit more by having some more days to stream, but Friday, Saturday, Sunday is the most consistent I can generally do, and even then, Fridays are always a bit iffy. So, trying to just find a time to do stuff is just something I'm working off. Anyway, I hope you all have been doing well. So I've been thinking more about what happened when we left off, because obviously when we last left off, we crashed into the sun, and it was the whole thing about the green planet up there with the space station we sort of explored, but what was it in the ship's log? Yeah, we found there's some there's quantum caves and a bunch of weird escape pods and cities and everything going on. This entire web's got a billion things I want to explore, but I don't know where I want to begin, because we already sort of did the hard part by accidentally finding feldspar in that whole bramble. So it's a matter of where am I going for what? It's what's this? Yeah, harmonica single and timber horror. Because was it? Wait, what? The timber horror, that's this planet. The fuck you mean we're getting the harmonica symbol here? Hold up. Can I not? Hold up, let me get my kit back on. Because is this just a matter of... Because my first I was I thought the whole feldspar signal thing was just a matter of him being on the bramble hearth, which the bramble or whatever, which we did find out. But is there a whatever weird tunnel thing going on connecting? Oh, a seed thing, because the dark bramble had seeds that connect elsewhere somehow. Huh? Also, thank you for the Tamagotchi time. How's it going, Bachi? I hope your weekend's been good. Thank you for the hydrate. Got me some tea there. Stir it. But yeah, there's that I want to figure out a bit more of with what's going on there. And then there's also... It's not this. There was something I know I saw. That's not Brittle Hollow. What? What the fuck are you? You're not on the map, so why don't we mark you? And are you... Wait, hold up. And you're gone! Okay, this is something I was suspect about last time. Because we've always talked... This game's got this whole weird thing about, quantum shit, where, if you don't look at something, it doesn't exist. And I think that means this right here is a planet that's sort of quantum or whatever. It's every time we don't look at it, we lose it. So we need to find a way to make it into, concrete reality or something. I'm surviving. Wish the weekend was good. How are you doing today? Oh no, I'm so sorry to hear your weekend wasn't good. Was it another long, week working cons, or was it just more of the thing? Hold up. Let's load over here. close enough. Yeah, okay, so that is where we've got Feldspar stuff going on from. So I wasn't right. But my weekend's been pretty good. It's mostly just getting some, like... It's been a lot of, like, a waiting progress for a bit, because I've been trying to get, like, a tooth fixed or whatever. And something, so a lot of it has just been waiting for, like, a month or 2 or 3, waiting for some, like, bone to heal up first enough to get, like, proper replacement in, and it's just been... It's almost there, maybe a bit more. It's almost there, maybe a bit more for, like, a few months back and forth, and not a lot's been progressing on that front. But otherwise, pretty good. I started ending up rereading this is a game I used to play on stream a while back for, like, years, even though we only got, like, 2 episodes into it out of, like, an 8-episode game, because this is long as hell, and I had a small little cast to read through with me of Umineko, When They Cry, the sort of sequel, sort of like follow-up to Higurashi, if you've ever seen that one. That other very famous famous anime from like the 2000s, early 2010s. I've been starting to read up that visual novel again because I was fascinated and in love with that story that it started off with, despite not even getting finished with it. But it's such a long and dense story. I ended up having to, like, we read through, like, basically for a whole year and a half. We only got 2 episodes in, and it was like, even though it was a regular thing, trying to get people to, like, consistently line up with that so we could stream became a bit of a hassle. So we had to make it. I sort of weaned it out because I think it's still. If I check my stream stats, Twitch tracker, I think it's still my most or second most played game on this channel by like a long shot, which is crazy. Yeah, like I have apparently done 61 hours of streams worth of Umineko, only ever beaten out by Honkai Star Rail when I first started playing that and was like streaming my opening experience of it. And even then, both of those are like a mile ahead of everything else with like 38 and 37 hours for like Stardew Valley and Pokemon Platinum. Anyway, sorry, let me quickly read up what Pachi said. Wasn't completely working this time. You went to an artisan's convention to look for materials and stuff to sell, but it was really bad there. Did you find anything useful? Spent more money than you could in food? Ooh, 150 for a meal for 2, barely. Oh, I'm so sorry. Ooh, yikes. At least you know not to go there anymore. I'm so sorry to hear that. I hope you're able to have a better week this time. And thank you for stopping by, Ivana, and for the 25 stream streak. Jesus Christ, it's been a long time. Damn. Makes me want to throw Kinzo into a boiler. Yes, it does. I've not gotten to that part again in episode 1 yet. I think in episode 1, because I've been like starting it. I started it yesterday. I've just been sort of like reading through and sort of doing like a live, not quite a full live tweet, but like I've been messaging Nobu, a friend of mine who I used to read this with back and forth. Then just all my live reactions to like all the things I sort of understand more now, since we managed to get to episode 2 before we stopped. So with more context, I'm having to like being much more suspect about everything happening in episode 1, and also just making some memes of like, oh fuck, we're so broke, fuck, we need money fast, fuck, like I've shared on Twitter and stuff. But I hope your weekend gets, if not your weekend, like the rest of your week gets much better for you and your mom. Gee, that sounds horrible, I'm sorry. What's this game about? So, this is a space exploration game. You are like one of the first few astronauts to leave your planet, and you just like go around like looking at cool things on the planets around your little solar system. Then the sun explodes, and you wake up back on the same day of your launch. And you have to figure out why the sun is exploding. It's a sort of like mystery exploration game thing that really strong opening of like, oh, okay, fun. Let's let's explore around, see if we can find wherever we can do the Space Warlord Organ Baby Trading Simulator or whatever. Which, okay, I should have 3 days to stream this week, and since we've got, since I've got Friday for Legend of Zelda, Sunday for Outer Wilds, I think I finally got an opening where I'm not busy enough where I can finally stream that funny space game Vana that we've been like joking about for like 3 weeks. So we'll finally get to see the Space Warlord shenanigans and speculate on the stock market of like babies and shit. Hell yeah. Because it's gonna be either that or Blade Song, where I just figure out how to blacksmith real live. And I might do that week after, or just like see what I can do. If I can get like another stream in the week, depending on how the schedule looks. But one way or another, we're playing that game. We're speculating that stock market. The joke has to come full circle. Yeah, we're sort of just exploring around right now. I'm apparently been trying to follow the flowchart of like facts we found out in the game about like there's some weird thing of where we're getting a signal on our planet we shouldn't be, and that's why I'm sort of like still on our own thing, on our own home. Hey, oh hatchling. Thought you were taking that tin can of yours into space today. What are you doing here? Me? I saw something crash over the horizon and didn't like what I was seeing in the pictures my little scout was sending back. So I thought I'd come over here myself and take a look. Is that a dark bramble seed? You think so? I've never seen anything on Timberhearth like it, so you're probably onto something there. Whatever it is, it put down roots in a hurry. I don't like the look of this thing, hatchling, and that's a fact. Think I'll set Marl and Hal loose on it. Best get rid of this mess sooner rather than later, and no one can remove an unwanted plant faster than the tree keeper can. I'll have to get a look at what's inside the seed first, though. Don't want to set anybody hacking up some potentially dangerous plant without a better idea of what's lurking inside there. Stuff can help me haul the old scout launcher over here. Obviously, the opening's too small for someone to fit inside, but anyways, I'm not gonna blindly stick my hand into something that's as pleasant as this seed looks. I'd probably lose norm. Yeah, you know, this probably don't want to stick your hand in this ominous thing. Alright, where are my controls? Wait, do I have to put on my suit to get the... Is this how I... There we go, there's the scout launcher, that's what I need. Yeet! Oh, whoops. Need to... Woo-wee! Flying into the ominously, strangely larger than on the inside than the outside plant seed. Ooh-wee, and then... Alright, we found out what's going on there. Well, I threw a little scout into the seed. Did you? You tell me it's bigger on the inside than the outside. Huh. This is gonna be a chore to chop up, and that's no mistake. Can we even remove a seed that doesn't have the decency to stay the same size all the way through? Well, I better grab an extra axe or 3 just in case. Well, we at least know what's going on there, and why we keep getting the, why we keep getting the nice harmonica sound from that. So is that enough to mark that off on our... Yeah. And that hooks us back over to Feldspar being alive over there. Now, wait, thing is, where to go next? Because we've got a few options. We sort of explored a fair bit of Dark Bramble to find the main interesting bit there of Feldspar being alive. We didn't quite manage to do much in Giant's Deep because the storm literally threw us out. Because landing on a gas giant, hey, there's gonna be storms there. And we haven't done too much with the Hourglass Twins, so... Are you saving some dude stuck in the middle of nowhere? I asked him if he wanted to be saved, and he kind of said, nah, he's chill for now, so I'm just gonna keep at it and just go with wherever. Now, what's that we got there? You know, let's say hi to the interloper, because that comet's making its way to the sun. And, like, comets melt when they're closer to the sun. Because that's what the entire tail is made of, so if we can, you know, like, find something in there while it's, like, melting off. Because, yeah, it looks less icy than before. We just need to fly our way over. Oh God! And we're safe. Nothing to panic about at all. You know, I think we kind of missed our shot. Yeah, we're going away from the sun. I think we kind of missed our shot there. Don't forget to put on sunscreen. You know, that's probably smart. We're stuck in space. All we've got is this weird, like, jumpsuit we're wearing. Probably good on to put on some, like, SPF 50. Can I get under, please? It's like SPF 50 or 60, you know, just to be safe. Alright, so if that didn't work... Yeah, we already missed our shot, so... Alright, there's the white hole. Hourglass twins are already starting to fill up, so we might as well head to... Let's head to Giant's Deep, just to zoom our way along down there. Alright, autopilot to the Giant's Deep. Come on, I trust you, autopilot. We're past the sun. You can't kill me. This can only end well. Bum 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 ba da ba da ba da bum. Right. I'm trying to think, what else can I about that's been happening recently beyond getting really deep into Umineko again. Oh no, what a shame. And what was it? I got caught up, like, what was it? I'm a gacha addict, of course, blah blah. So, but like the first game I ever like started doing any of that with Fate Go, I sort of like fell out with, not because it's like bad or anything, but more like I'd been playing that game for like 8 years straight, and I sort of slowed down on like catching up with the story for a bit. But we're finally approaching like the, what is it, the 9-10 year anniversary or whatever? No, yeah, no, the 9-year anniversary just happened for the English release. So like, okay. Go, yeah, oh. What the fuck? Oh, we were in space. Yeah, the EN server's like 2 years behind JP, so we just hit the 9th, so they're about to hit the 11th. Anyway. Hi, Gabbro. Why are you sitting here on like a tornado planet going on? Nice, it's you. Good to see you made it here in one piece. The first solo launch is always a doozy, isn't it? So hey, don't freak out or anything, but lately I keep like dying repeatedly. I don't know, pretty weird, huh? What about you? Have you died lately, or is it just me? No, it's me too. We're in a time loop. Huh. Time has been behaving unusually lately. Yeah, time loop makes sense. Cool. You're taking it pretty well. Hey, right back at you. Personally, I like new experiences, and I've never been in a time loop before. I mean, I don't think I've been in a time loop before this one. Looks like you and I are the only ones that can tell time's all weird. I tried radioing Hornfells and asking if they died too, but they thought I was being metaphorical. Even if I tell Hornfells about the time loop, they never remember by the next one. They don't realize anything's different. Anyway, here's another weird one for you. Every time I die, all my memories from that loop replay back at me. I'm pretty sure it's related to this big stone Nomai statue I found on one of the other islands. I was looking at it, and the statue opened its eyes and started glowing. It replayed my memories like it's seen them through my own eyes, just like what happened each time I die. Yeah, the same thing happened to me. We got one at the museum, and it sort of like sucked out my life and soul for a sec before playing it back at me. You too, huh? No, my statues must have something to do with why we're the only ones aware of the time loop. So, no glowing statue, no time loop awareness? I think that's gonna be my leading theory, but if you find out anything new about the statues of the time loop, let me know, okay? I'll be here. Anyways, that's what's new with me. But hey, it's your first solo voyage, kinda. Let's talk about you, you know? How's space treating you? I found something. Nice, nice. What you got for me? I found out what happened to the orbital probe cannon. Whoa, that's the cannon breaking apart at the start of each loop. For real? What, you figure out why? Over-enthusiasm. Kind of scary how much that sounds like something Slate or Felspar would do. I'm pretty surprised to know I built something that actually broke. Gotta think of it, broke might be the wrong word, because it looks like the orbital probe cannon is still firing successfully at the beginning of each time loop. Yeah. Still, congrats, man. Good job on your launch. Yeah, since I finally started playing into Fate Go again after all this years, I had to catch up on, I think it was like 4 main story chapters, because I had to catch up on Trom, on Naui Miklan, which is Lost Belt 7. I had to start the Ordeal Call Prologue and then Ordeal Call 1 and 2. So that's like 4 and a half-ish. Close enough. And that's oh! Let's not fly right into the hurricane. Oh. Oh, but oh, wait, here we go. This is one of these landing things or whatever that's got like a... Oh, is that everything fixed? Landing camera damage. Shit, okay. And keep going. So I know I like Nasu and all his like, hey, let me down. Nasu and all his like writing shenanigans, because that's sort of like that type of like urban fantasy storytelling stuff like that, like like mystery magic with a bit of like nonsense for how it actually works, but it still sort of makes sense. That's my fucking jam. And what the fuck is this? Oh, is that another tornado thing? Pick up the scroll, put that in. Yeah. Yeah, the makeshift magic soup, that's like my jam. So when we had to pull up with explain the slightly new magic system of how the dinosaur magic works, how we created an alternate timeline of reality inside our own soul, inside our own mind that contains the Avengers, and how we've managed to make a second supercomputer that runs magic murder death kills, the Holy Grail Wars, onside like our little compass to, you know, make sure it works. That's my shit. That's my jam. Especially Paper Moon, the first ordeal call, because I fucking love Fate Extra. The like PSP spin-off, PlayStation spin-off games where it's like, you are fighting a magic war on the moon, which is actually secretly a supercomputer containing the Matrix. That's my insane bullshit like jam. Fuck it, serve me up. It's also got like attacked by the Mass Effect Reapers, like 10,000 years ago, that got killed by Excalibur. Ah, yeah. Yeah, I think last time I played FGO was when Arcade was leased on the JP server. That would be 3 years ago? Yeah, because she was last year's anniversary servant. I got her NP4, and she's been, like, my most consistent farming servant because, good God, Nasu really does play favorites. 100% battery and 2 Korean Skyers. Goddamn, that is the most easy farming life I've ever had for any events. But now I gotta worry about, can I afford to get CL when she comes out with this summer event in like 3 days time? Because it's all my gacha games are like starting up events like in 3 days time. Because the 15th we're getting FGO summer, we're getting Uma Musume summer. What is it? We're getting, I think, is it the next Honkai Star Rail patch should be popping up by then too, maybe? Give or take? Something like that. Like, and those 3 I played, like, religiously. So those are gonna take up my time. I gotta, like, thankfully, thank God, Limbus Company doesn't have, like, another big event going on too right now, because I do not think I have time to do all 4 of those back to back. I am fine with having a simple, like, Enkephalin run energy supply event for this Walpurgis Nacht, which I need my paycheck to come in so I can pay to, like, try to at least hit the 200 pity. Or Arknight's CNY banner 2. It is too... I'm holding off on rejoining Arknight, like, original Arknights right now, because the PC client got announced. I don't have to... Like, in August, like, next month, I'm not gonna have to worry about Google Play Games or BlueStacks to make any of this game work and, like, slightly slow down every time I try anything. I can just log in with the native one and just go. That'll probably get loaded up immediately on my laptop to play while I'm working, too. My 4th attempt to try to get past Lung. Like, the fucking Lungmen Nation has always been, like, the wall that keeps me from continuing story-wise, because it's just long enough to, like, I get my fill of catching up, like, trying to do that. Because every time I do, there's always an event that comes on that I spend my time doing, and, like, lose interest because I don't follow the story. So it's, like, 3,000 years ahead of time. Third, like, 4th time's the charm, and so is the PC client. And if not, well, when's the Enfield update too, actually? That's something I need to check. Hold up. Enfield patch schedule. Because that also might be, I don't think it's this week. Because we just got the announcement of, the next. No, fuck, it is. Gaze north to the rift. The next Enfield patch. Fuck. Do I delay the Space Warlord Baby Trading Simulator stream, or do I have to continue the Enfield stream, or can I find the energy to do a Thursday stream without crashing immediately after work? Oh. Sidetracking on case stream. Vana, like, you don't know the half of it. Let me pull back up to get some, like, backing noise, but back in the day of, like, I want to say 2022, when I was still, like, newish to this, I was supposed to be playing Hades on stream. We were just yapping, like, shooting the shit, minding our own business. Actually, it might have been 2021, like, my first full year doing VTubing, stuff like that. I was supposed to be doing some, like, speed running of Hades and stuff like that, because I did that at the time. And then somehow, people in chat at the time got me on the topic of Scooby-Doo. The children's, like, animated, like, series Scooby-Doo. And I proceeded to spend the next 2 hours not playing the game, but doing a systematic tier list of every single Scooby-Doo movie at the time. Which then led to a new schedule plan at the time, where we would watch every single Scooby-Doo movie in my Discord for about, like, a year and a half. Like, it went on so long Like, no, it went on so long. More Scooby-Doo films released while we were watching them that I had to go out and buy physically so we could watch it on stream. Because they weren't out digitally at the time. What is this stream even about, man? I don't know. I'm just letting myself get sidetracked and yap again. I could try to make some progress. Let's see if I can keep some progress going. Otherwise, I'll probably sidetrack yet again. This is it. We finished building the final orbital probe cannon module and are ready to send it into orbit around Giant Steep for assembly. Our next step will be to send Privet up to the orbital probe cannon to install the probe tracking system. To all my friends here at the construction yard, my gratitude for your tireless work. I had actually given up hope, but I truly believe this cannon may actually succeed where other attempts have not. Are you going gelatinous on us, love? I'm delighted by your words, but they are atypical for you. If I'm ever half as gooey as Mallow and Avins but behave together, Daz, you may launch me from me from the orbital cannon. If I know my brother Avins and his spouse, they will want to launch the probe with as much power as possible. I'm worried the cannon will break under the strain. I propose we give Avins and Mallow a slightly lower maximum power setting than the absolute maximum to create room for their enthusiasm. You know, I don't think that ended up working out, my fellow aliens. But okay, that's cool. Oh, here's a little model of the cannon. Yay! That we just see break. Oh, right. Oh. Let me up. Oh God. We're in space. Space. The one place that hasn't been destroyed by capitalism. That's another game I do want to try at some point. Like, cause it sounds like it'd be a fun, like, disaster, like, just fun thing to go through of a Command & Conquer Red Alert 3, but I don't know if, Oh. Wait, we've been here. This is the... Yeah, that's the control area. What happens if we put this here? Just because I've been watching, was it Ricky's YouTube videos about, like, the Command & Conquer retrospectives again, even though I've not played any and I've not done too many RTS, like, Tim Curry going insane and, like, being, like, the campiest man alive who can't even say his own lines without laughing. Sounds like a good time to, like, have a good laugh. I have bad news, Avins. Yarrow says there was a problem with the probe's power source. The orbital probe cannon won't be asked to fire. I have you pulling my locomotive limb here, Cassava. I wish I were, my friends, but no. They are not certain they can fix the problem, so the orbital probe cannon is a definite hiatus. Tell Privet and Mallow they should return from the cannon. My spouse and I will remain at the construction yard for now. An update. Mallow and I will join you and Daz and Privet left to visit her brother. He fears idea maybe feel responsible. So wait, they couldn't manage to get their whole... Oh. That sounds like the sun's exploding. Oh! Yep, I was right. That is the sun exploding. So... we didn't get up to too much of that loop. Whoops. We found out they were having issues with the power source for their space probe cannon or whatever. And that the, what was it? There's another person in the time loop with us who's kind of just chilling out, letting things happen because they're not the player character, I guess. Which is I guess, you know, fair enough. Like, if you're stuck in the time loop, get that rest while you can until you're fully ready to go. Like, not like you're on, like, a ticking clock. But let's hop off on all this. What do we have here? We've got a new island. We've got the statue island. We've got the construction yard. What's the... Well, the Islands of Giant Steves has a Nomai statue. Oh, right. We gotta find the Nomai statue on that too, but... Where's everything right now, as it stands? Since we are early enough and they're close by enough, why don't we head to the Hourglass Twins next? Because that might help us actually, yeah, because there was a whole bit of exploring there we never got to do at the time. Because the sand kept filling up. Because, you know, Hourglass. Oh, 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 oh. Realign the trajectory. Let us back in. Don't let the sun take us. Is there stuff on top of the damn... Because it looks like there's a place on top of the sand twin too. Which, okay. One mystery buries the other, that fits. But like, how far down are we talking? Ow. What do we have down here? Give me your secrets, weird tunnel thing. Nothing, no, I'm not seeing anything. No. There's gotta be something down here. This can't just be all empty space for the sand to fill. Yeah, no, why? What am I missing down here? You gotta be hiding something. Nothing. Nothing there yet, but... Can I slip past here? Okay. Let me go! Ah! Okay. I'm on a outcropping. Can I make it to... Okay. Here we go. There's got to be something down here. I can't just be going insane. Yeah, here we go. Okay, nothing yet. Oh, there's the cactus thing. Patch that hole in the suit. What do we got over here? This is a separate tunnel. It looks new. Good enough. Good enough. I'm not dying yet, though I am running a bit out of stuff. Ah, air, air. Oh, what's this? We got something. Well, if you're here to look for Coleus, this is where he vanished. He's been missing for 2 days now. What happened before he disappeared? We were examining the different rocks. I recall Coleus sitting on the largest one. I was taking notes, then my lantern died. When I lit it again, Coleus and the rock were both gone. It's strange, your rock friend here, Coleus isn't. First time I observed him on rock. What, is this like a... Oh. Okay. Oh, this thing's also... Do I just have to then? Oh! Oh, we teleported. Ooh. Oh. Yeah, I got it. How curious, this rock took me with it to a new location. I wonder why this happened. Curious, but also alarming. This cave appears to lack an entrance or an exit. Also, the rock that brought me here has disappeared while I wasn't watching. The wandering rock has returned. Never before have I been delighted to see such a sedimentary specimen. I wonder if I myself became quantum briefly when the rock carried me here. That seems like the clearest explanation. Hypothesis, if the rock can bring me here, it can also carry me out. My hypothesis was correct. I can travel on this rock so long as I'm not observing my surroundings, meaning I must be in complete darkness. I gotta bring my mentor here to see this. Mallory is here now too. We theorize that when a conscious being is in contact with a quantum object, it ceases to act as an observer. The being can become entangled with that quantum object and move together. Friends, Kalis has discovered a new quantum rule. Ooh, okay. A rule. So that's something that can... So we can keep teleporting with that rock so long as... we are not observed. Oh. I might just die. Shit. I think I punctured my suit a bit too much. Oh? Wait, where's this? This is new. Oh! Okay, if we can reach that canyon again. Ow, ow, please. Ha 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 ha! I am fully healthy despite nearly killing myself. That's what we like to see. This is the wrong way. Can I not? Excuse me. Can I please? I'd like to go up, please. Missed the spot. Point stands. We just need to fly up a bit further. Get out. And through this, we can find our way back to the... What the hell is that? I don't think I've checked out the big ominous evil spiral thing. Okay, it's clearly a contraption, a device thing. What do you have for me? The shuttle is currently resting at the comet. So there is something at the comet. Okay. Call the shuttle home. Activate the gravity cannon. Ow. Oh. What are you? We've got to know my... I fear our situation may be dire. Hi, Pokey and I landed here on this comet not long after its arrival in the star system. Our shuttle's equipment heard strange energy readings coming from somewhere beneath the surface. Pi and Pokey were able to locate a fissure in the ice on the comet's sunward side, and they descended inside to investigate the source of the readings. But Pi and my sister have been gone for a long time now. They haven't contacted me since descending below the surface either. Should I leave the shuttle to look for them? I want to follow protocol, but I don't know what I'll do if they aren't well. Come back to me safe. Ooh. But we've got a whole, like, know my ship, know my, like, space suit everything. Records, or whatever the hell mask thing that is. Probably a helmet. Oh! Where are we going? Where are you taking me? I don't have a license to fly this kind of ship. Are you sure this is a wise move? Whatever the hell you are, shuttle. Ooh. The sun. It's a deadly laser. The opening the back just being like fresh open like that probably isn't the healthiest thing for safety. What the hell are you? There's something else here. What the hell? Wait a sec. What the fuck are you? That's a different orbital period than we've seen from anything else. What? Are we just drifting now? Outwards? Oh. Okay, that brings us back, and then this is a separate launch? No, okay, so this launches us out, but I don't know where it expects us to be. It's not like a quantum moon thing or something, it's just... Okay, let's pop down for now. The sun's close to death-ish. Now, we know we've got a place we can exploit, because we still need to find that, whatever it is, the anglerfish skeleton or whatever that the other people teleported through. And if that somehow has ties to the rock, what's it? The teleporting quantum rock thing. I do want to know about that. Ow. Hello, son. Goodbye, son. Let me patch myself up. Let's fly on out for now. Goodbye, you. And head over to where's the sand twin? Because there's something going on with the other twin as well. Yeah, what's going on with you, Ash Twin? That's a lot of structures I ain't seen yet. Haha! Like a glove. The masterful landing. I'm not spaceship certified, but I can fly them. Just don't ask me to show my license or registration. That's you'll sound like a cop, and we don't like cops here. Ah, 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 ah! Ow. Let me in. It's broken. Okay, run back this way, back in. That's fine unless you have to pass by the Space UK. Thankfully, I haven't yet. But who knows? Now that Space UK own Tatsune Miku, I might have to go back to, you know, right wrongs or whatever's going on with that because of the World Cup. Okay, what's over here? So you need a little tablet thing. This stuff here I don't have yet. You can see my license and registration. Wink, wink. Find the country. Thanks for stopping by, Inky Sheep. Hope you've been doing well. No problem if you can't, Miss. I know, like, just in general, was it Saturdays and Friday, Saturday, Sundays are gonna be like busy stream time, so it's always gonna be like a competitive spot to try to be in. And just like this time's always a bit weird for everyone who's not like American, not like the America time where this is like night, afternoon, and some people it's very early morning, etc. But no problem, but hope you've been doing well. That's a lot of dead bodies, huh? Is there anything else in here besides air, or... Oh yeah, the sun's having a bad time. Sun's really not doing well. Whoops. It's time for me to have trouble sleeping. That's fair. I would tell you to, like, hopefully fix up your sleep schedule, but I've been working off of, like, a horrible sleep schedule the entire month. I'm in no position to, like, tell anyone to do better than I am. Like, I... actively right now, like, I end up falling asleep at, like, 4, waking up at 6, going to work till, like, 5, coming back, falling asleep, waking up at, like, 11, 12, and then continuing. Here's our first delivery, Yarrow. 1 warp core fresh from the Black Hole Forge. Root is installing this now on its sibling in Brittle Hollow as I speak. My gratitude, Clary, and with this, the Ash Twin project is underway. I confess I'm deeply curious about what you and Poke found on the White Hole Station that started this project, and I learned some more. I recommend you do. The White Hole Station is the model for the towers being built in the Ash Twin project. A visit to the station has no doubtedly been useful. Well, I suppose more precisely, I would like to visit the White Hole Station with you, Clary. Yarrow, stop using the scroll with the wall to using the scroll wall to float with my sister in romantic letters, her densities rivals a neutron star, and just go meet her on the station. I'd be happy to explain our findings. Oh yeah, she doesn't get it. Whoops. I wish I could wait here for you to arrive with the forge, and my unfinished work there is calling. So I'll be back soon. So there's a forge on the was it Brittle Hollow Black Hole Station going on. It's more than just doing everything else happening. They've got, like, we knew they had to have like a foundry to start constructing everything that they've been doing. But like a dedicated forge by the black hole is wild, to say the least. Alright, what do we got here? A lavator. Okay. I need to find a way down there. That'll be the issue. The sun's going to explode soon, so not with too much more exploration, but if I can find my way through this up here. Find more dead bodies. Oh yeah, the sun's about to do its thing. Why don't we... Why don't we just, you know, try to land on this thing? And just wait out our time. Because you... Like 2 minutes away, I think? Sun's gonna what? Don't worry, Inky. Just, You ever read of Mice and Men? Do you remember the bunnies? Just close your eyes and think of the bunnies. Don't worry about it. Everything's gonna be fine. Oh, that's where this is. Probably... No, that's... Can I not find a way under? Yeah, just a little space for it, you know? Suns do that all the time. We just have to be a bit, you know, close to it. So it's a little bit, like, bad for my health, but not y'all. Y'all are just watching the video feed. It'll be fine. Probably. Oh shit, ad break. Fuck. Oh, wait. You. Oh. I see you progress. This is not gonna help me where I want to go. This is just gonna take me to the top. This is not where I was hoping to go. I thought this would take me down. Well, shit. Damn you ads. Oh, wait, there's a way in these things? These are just random pillars standing up there. We can actually get inside. Oh. Oh. Don't think about what's happening outside. Ignore the red. Just enjoy. Sights and sounds of... Oh, yeah, that's a bad guess. Alright, let's just... Because we got ads running, let's quickly sit here, drown some tea. Let the music of the cosmos envelop us. We don't need to worry about what's happening next, just take in the sight. Has your current cycle of... I forget what the term is for, like, the Buddhist cycle of reincarnation. Has that been going well? Do you think your karma is gonna be good for the next life? You think everything will be happy? I believe in you all. I believe you all will be reborn as lotus flowers and everything in the next life. Y'all have lived good lives. I believe you all are nothing but great, wonderful people. And that's all we ever need to think about. Let's get up to the tower here. And just watch as the beauty of the cosmos comes to claim us. I'll see you all next time. In the next life. Goodbye. Man, I wish I had like a little like salute emote I could be doing as like I'm closing what I'm doing that in real life, just like I will see you all, goodbye. Like saluting you all as we're about to fucking die. Oh, but that was still decent progress for a good first run. We found, I say first run, like a good last run. we saw. What? I'm back. Did we perish? What do you mean? It was just a... No one perished. This is all a lovely dream. We haven't gone on our first space exploration. What are you talking about, Inky? Today is our launch day. We're about to take off for the first time. Are you ready to see the majesty of the cosmos? Let me just open up our little station. I believe... Exactly! Nothing to worry about at all. Now, what's this about a black hole forge? Yeah, first attempt number 2. If there's something called a black hole forge, that might be in Brittle Hollow. So why don't we go, like, check out what's going on there. Whee! Now, where are you, Brittle Hollow? Okay, you're a little bit ahead of us. Gotcha. Whee! Whee! Just zoom away! Yeah. Bum bum ba da ba da ba da bum. Now let's just settle down. Since we arrived early today, like on this, for our day, on this day 1, we could probably find a lot of cool stuff on the space station, on this planet before anything happens. Not that anything would happen. Why would you think so? I forgot my space suit! Give it up for day 3! Give it up for day 3! Professional. Oh. The greatest astronaut to ever live. See, I fucking forgot because I'm usually like, whenever I run into like the ship, I tend to just do this, run in, grab, and then go. I don't actually like think about picking up my stuff again after like that. Like, I think I'm already wearing it. Anyway, let's try this again. Shoot our way down and then make it a life longer than the last one. We're losing in the cycle of karma. We gotta get some bigger gains. What the hell are you? Fuck, I lost it! That was it! That was the quantum moon! I knew that thing existed! We saw it, and I missed my chance to get it! Fuck! It was right there! Alright, let's just... Alright. I'm wearing my suit this time. I'm not gonna die. What have we here? Beneath your feet lies the Tower of Quantum Knowledge. If you're preparing to make your first pilgrimage to the Quantum Moon, descend these steps to the entrance below. The knowledge in will help you on your journey. Oh, you guys have knowledge of the Quantum Moon. Good. Hilarious that I miss out on the Quantum Moon trying to land there, and I immediately, like, stop by at the station of, hey, if you want directions to the Quantum Moon, make sure to stop by, like, I-65, exit 65, just around the corner from Cracker Barrel or something. I'll give you all you need to know. Now quantum knowledge below 90 meters. Southern Observatory. So what we just, Ooh. Okay. What secret knowledge do you have? Wall scroll here. Be welcomed in this place. Above you stands the Tower of Quantum Knowledge. If you make your first pilgrimage to the quantum movement, ascend these stairs and obtain the last knowledge you need for your journey. Is that all we need? Yeah, I guess. Well, that bit of the wall broke. What do we got here? Oh! So we've got other travel points. Okay. Interesting. Ow. Ow. Fuck. Okay, how am I gonna get up to you? You sound like one of the monsters from Scooby-Doo. Which monster are you talking about? I can take a few of the... Like, depending on the monster, like, I'm absolutely for sounding like one of them, but we kind of got to know, like... Like, you gotta know which monsters got ball with that, like, right? Yeah. Like, if the ball knowledge ain't good with Scooby-Doo, I'm gonna... Like... I'm not gonna do anything, but I'm just gonna feel bad. Like, oh no, I sound like... Fucking Minor 49er or something. I don't even remember what the fuck Minor 49er sounds like. Like, they'll never get away with my... It's been a while since I've seen those classic episodes. Actually, I don't even think Minor 49er was even part of the, like, original run of things. I think he was one of the, like, sort of spin-offs that happened. Like, not the original run. It's a... Fuck. Trying to remember the words of, like, the entire... Like, Scooby-Doo has been going on long enough, I can't remember all the series, even though I used to. Oh, okay, can I not? Can I not find an easier way in? Do I need to just... I can't follow up that way, so I guess I gotta just let myself get pulled along for now. I could probably bring my ship down to, like, fly me into it if I need to, but... Anything here? Anything? Anything at all? No. That's just a straight shot down into the black hole. Wait. Hello, Rebek. Oh, you launched. That's great. Good job, you man. I guess I've probably been out here for a while. Well, this is Riddle Hollow, but you probably know that. A lot of history here. It's great. Well, what are you doing here? I'm here to see the Hanging City. It's always been my dream to see it with my own 4 eyes ever since I was a hatchling. An alien race lived in the solar system long before our species even existed. How could I not want to see what their civilization was like? Only... You've probably heard others say it, right? I'm afraid of space. Seriously, I'm more surprised than anyone else I'm out here. You know, do you want to know how I even got this far? I fell. Tripped over a gravity crystal. It's dumb luck I landed somewhere where my little scout says is halfway stable, instead of being sucked into what's below. I've been gauging the stability of the ground around me using my little scout, and this seems to be the place with the best surface integrity. So I'm just gonna stay here until I'm ready to move on. But that's enough about me and my problems. He didn't come all this way to listen to me blather. That'd be it, yeah? Well, I learned something. Oh. I saw the old settlement. Isn't it amazing? Hard to believe the settlement's still standing, but there it is. It was the Phantom, but instead of being hyper... Oh, okay. Okay. I'm okay. Calling, like, whenever I do, like, a weird laugh, the Phantom, I can work with that. I can take that one. That's good. God. Is Boomerang still a thing? I feel like watching some Scooby-Doo now. Damn it. I'm gonna... Let's see here. How much is a Boomerang subscription nowadays? Boomerang TV. Where to watch? No, I don't want boomerangtv.canada. Boomerang shut down? 2024, Boomerang, the classic cartoon TV show, TV stream that shut down as of September 30th, 24. Fuck. Everything's gonna be on HBO Max, till then called Max, but also, they're gonna shut that down again, too! Fuck! Okay. I am gonna have to find another place to watch the Hanna-Barbera classics of the era. Fuck. Okay. I've got the four film trilogy, like the four film like saga that like everyone knows, like, oh no, Witches, Ghosts, Zombie Island, Alien Invaders, Cyber Chase. We've got those on like physical stuff like that, and I know I've got Scoob, the 3D animated one, and I've got Straight Outta Nowhere, Scooby-Doo Meets Courage the Cowardly Dog and stuff like that. But like, those aren't the shows. I could definitely pull up like, I'm pretty sure Scooby-Doo Mystery Incorporated is still on Netflix, because I think that one wasn't a Netflix original, I don't think. I think that one was on Cartoon Network. But, God, I hate the streaming era when everything's scattered around like 6 or 7 different places when I just want to watch my shows in one convenient spot. It's not convenient or a good deal if I have to go to 20 different places to watch your damn shows. Netflix is no longer a good steal or valuable or fun. 6, 7, exactly. Haha, haha. Roku, nana. Let's see. God. There was another one I wanted to... Fuck, hold up. I need to pull up, like... There were other shows I know that, like, I needed to, like, watch for some of it, but I know when we were watching the... Like, 3-4 years ago when we were doing the whole Scooby-Doo watch party thing on my server, we did keep a whole list of, like, what we ranked every single, like, Scooby-Doo film as. I just need to remember... Like, there were shows connected to some of those to, like, extend them out. Like how, what was it? Scooby-Doo and the Monster of Mexico and, like, what was it? Scooby-Doo and, like, the Music of the Vampire and stuff like that were all connected towards, like, the, at the time, like, was it What's New Scooby-Doo sort of style? Scooby-Doo and the Monster of Oh, do you not know Scooby-Doo and the Monster of Mexico? Cause, baby, it sucks. It's actually horrendous. Hold up, let me pull, where are you? Pulling up my big list of all my Scooby-Doo films I know. Where are you? Alright, we never did end up seeing Scooby-Doo and Crypto 2 because that happened after everything, but, God, look how many of these we watched on Boomerang 2. It's gone now. That's terrible. I hate it. But, where is it? Scooby-Doo and the Monster of Mexico. One of the most miserable films I've had the chance to watch. It was horrendously bad. And it was worse. Like, it was actively, aggressively bad. And, like, offensive to watch. And, like, it was worse because it was one of my mods, Exnativo, at the time, was talking about how, like, oh, he remembered Monster of Mexico was pretty good. He liked it a lot as a kid. But we kept, because we used a big spinner wheel to decide which of the Scooby-Doo films we would watch at the time. And my God, we kept missing Monster of Mexico by like an inch. So he's like, no, when we get to Monster of Mexico, it'll be great. We all hated it. It was miserable. It sucked. And he's like, I don't know what went wrong. Scooby-Doo. Yes, Isaac the Asshole. We are currently we're currently on a tangent. And now we're just going with whatever's going on here for like I think we're just back on the topic of Scooby-Doo again. Cause like we had a he was a little tier list of Scooby Snack, Let's Split Up Game, Jinkies Jeepers, Ruh-Roh, and Fred Says Fuck. For like our top to bottom ranks of everything. And my god, they were not off to a great start. Because what was it? Scooby-Doo Goes Hollywood, which, okay, I will give you that. Scooby-Doo Goes Hollywood was technically not a, like, dedicated TV movie. It was, like, an hour and a half long TV special. But I have a grudge, an axe to grind against this film that I included it with the list. Because we have that on tape. We have that on cassette tape. Like, not video cassette, VHS. And I had to watch that as a kid. And it is one of the worst things I've ever seen. Utterly miserable. Utterly loudly and aggressively. Goes nowhere. Because, like, the entire story is about, like, oh no, Scooby's feeling trapped and typecast about... Let me turn on my light so I'm not getting blinded by the bright white of the spreadsheet while I'm ranting. Scooby's feeling typecast by only getting himself involved in his Scooby-Doo films starring him as the titular main protagonist character. Oh, but no, he's feeling like he needs to go else. He can't have his own dedicated franchise where he's the most marketable person, like dog in Hollywood. He's got to try to do something too. And it's like trying to somehow be like 70s and 80s, like push up to there with like, oh no, you gotta focus yourself as like being like the cool guy with the cool greaser boy. Like at the malt shop, meeting up with everyone. Oh no, blah blah. Except he can't fucking act, except being himself as a dog. And it only ends up. It ends with just like, oh, I should have known. I should have stayed in my fucking lane. I should have actively like understood. People like me as Scooby-Doo. I don't need to be anywhere else. I don't need to think anything. I fucking hate it. I'm miserable. We didn't even watch it. It was that bad. The heat waiting off you right now. Oh, I hate Scooby-Doo Goes Hollywood with a passion. Like, I love Scooby-Doo as a, like, Scooby-Doo is one of the things I grew up with, like, straight up from, like, earliest films I remember watching were, like, Witches Go, Zombie Island, Cyber Chase, the Scooby-Doo live action, written by James Gunn, where he got so angry and mad about Scrappy that he turned him evil, that I watched most of these growing up, and then I had to watch them all again in, like, a year and a half span, like, 2 a week, to see all this. I love this series, like, this franchise, these characters. And their first, like, 2 attempts to do something cinematic were miserable, horrible. I fucking hate it. Even if we discount Scooby-Doo Goes Hollywood, Scooby-Doo Meets the Boo Brothers also fucking sucks. Not counting the first bit where I honestly admit, when for the longest time, I thought the Boo Brothers were like the cousins and uncles or whatever of Casper, the friendly ghost. Not related, not at all. They just happen to be 3 funny little ghost stooges at the same time that I watched like at a similar point in my life and thought they were connected. That was just me being a kid. Yeah, they're just coincidentally unrelated despite having the same like 3 stooges body type like gimmick thing going on. But yeah, that film loudly and aggressively does fucking nothing. Cause like, oh no, we get a fucking special house. Oh no, it's haunted. Oh no, let's call up some ghost hunters. The ghost hunters are ghosts. We gotta find out the mystery or whatever. Nothing happens. It's a collection of incidental moments to string together silly gags that aren't even that silly or funny. But thankfully, their third attempt was cinema. Because the third thing they tried to do was Scooby-Doo and the Ghoul School. Straight up, one of my favorite films they've ever done. I that was my favorite film growing up as a kid. Anyway, like watching, like yes, okay, young kid, haha, we get to see, you know, what was it the children of the classic monsters? Fucking, we get to see Revolta come back and try to revoltize them to like turn them into minions to do fucking something. I don't know. The weird like military boys next door that just do not question the fact that they are literally right next door to a school of monsters. When you case for Scooby-Doo Apocalypse is actually pretty good. I haven't finished it. I remember, I think I got like 3 issues into it, and it's a mini series, so it's not the longest thing. But I got like that far in, and I had a good time with what I read. So I'm not saying it's bad. Like, I just never got around to finishing it because like it's a comic. I don't buy comics generally. That's not the medium I tend to interact with too much. So finding a place that has all the Scooby Apocalypse comics where I am is not the easiest thing, but what about the crossover with Batman? Are you talking about the crossover film with Batman, or because there's a few times Scooby-Doo was crossed over with Batman. If you mean Batman the Brave and the Bold, when he was like the 2007 or 8, like, no, it was like the 2010, I think, Batman like series where it's going like, yes, classic like Adam West like campy like silly Batman, rather than like the Christopher Nolan ominous edgy serious Batman. That one was fun. That one was very funny. Partly because we all lost our shit as like they introduced the main villain of like part of that was the Riddler. And of course the very first thing we did was we paused. I think it was me that said Edward Nigma balls, and we fucking lost our shit. Didn't he take them to Arkham Asylum at one point? I think so. Maybe. I think that was the case. Because it was either he took them to, because he invited them all to be his like League of Super Detectives or whatever, who had never failed to solve a case except for the one that got away from the Batman. And it was like, I think it was implied to be the one that created the Joker, but I don't think it was in the end. It was like something unrelated. I don't remember. Hold up. Scooby-Doo meets Batman the Brave and the Bold. Which one was this one? Yeah, it's about the Crimson Cloak. Because they also had that, and they had the Clayface was pretending to be a question and everything. And that was a whole bit there. Oh god, wait, right. Scooby-Doo, the Sword and the Scoob. Also terrible. You know, the one was like, oh no, Scooby-Doo goes back in time and meets King Arthur and whatever. And it's all bullshit. Like, it's all a scam that they're like gaslighting all of Mystery Inc. to think they got back in time in order to just like, yeah, in order to do like a real estate scheme. It's stupid. It's funny because like Shaggy immediately is like, I don't want to deal with your real estate thing. Do you know how often we see that being the reason people turn evil? I don't want nothing. But like everything else about it was bad. Horrible! What the fuck were you doing, writers? Scooby-Doo and the Omegaverse discoveries. I don't want to know. We already had a debate in chat a while back about where Link, Zelda, and Ganondorf go on the ABO spectrum. I don't want to try to figure that out for the entire Scooby gang. That's an entirely separate headache. I'm trying to remember. There was another one like I remember we like aggressively good even though it had no right to. I think it was the WWE ones. Yeah, one of the WWE films, I think it was Curse of the Speed Demon, the second one, not or WrestleMania Mystery, the first one. Like Scooby-Doo meets John Cena and they do wrestling shenanigans, but like for some reason, one of the characters was like a masked luchador that never speaks and only talks in interpretive dance. That somehow was the funniest motherfucker in the entire cast available. You had bits where I think, where was it? I think there was one where like you see an unconscious John Cena being used as a fucking raft to like fly through like soar through all of the damn what's it? Like sail through like a big underground water cave or something. Was it in Out of Context Lines? No, I don't see that. Wait, here it is. You get to see fucking Shaggy riding an unconscious John Cena as though he's a fucking wakeboard. And like, we have an entire Out of Context Lines we used for every single one of this. By the way, join the Discord if you haven't. I think that works, yeah. If you haven't joined the Discord, we have a good time. That bot should be sharing that like every once in a while, but it's not working out like that, so who cares? But God, I don't know if I want to do another movie night again, because that was like some of the best fun I remember us having in the server. It's just, I don't know what we'd watch next. Because after we finished Scooby-Doo, we tried to do like all of the Batman animated stuff, but that didn't last as long because it's not got the like comical range of like really good and offensively bad that like Scooby-Doo does. And I don't think I'd want to like watch all of Scooby-Doo again. Like that was good, but that was like a one-time thing where like I don't want to, you know, like subject myself to that again. And I guess we could like watch like, there's gonna be like Scooby-Doo and Crypto 2 and like another Scooby-Doo film that's come out since then. We could was it Scooby-Doo films? What's the list of all the films we've got? Why not Disney Channel? Okay, Disney Channel original movies is an option. Because, like, yeah. I know I'd want to see, like... the one I remember the most is, like, Halloween Town. Like, does that actually hold up? Like, because that was a wild series to watch as well with Disney Channel originals, wise of, like... It starts out, oh, a kid learns about, like, their grandma's got magic and then they're in the magic world and blah, 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 blah. And it suddenly turns into, oh yeah, magic high school drama. Oh. Out of fucking nowhere. Crazy shit. Where's the list of all the Scooby-Doo? You gotta have like a list of all the Scooby-Doo films. Really? Has there not been one since Scooby-Doo and Crypto 2 in 2023? Okay, I guess there was some television specials, but like, where's our like annual-ish like Scooby-Doo movies? Come on! Warner Bros. Like, you gotta, what are you doing? You were a staple. Like, you guys were an institution. I understand WB is trying to sell itself to Paramount, but come on. Since 1998, we basically got a new direct-to-video Scooby-Doo film every year. Even if they sucked ass, like the Lego films, or were like actual cinema, like somehow the Scooby-Doo meets Kiss Rock and Roll, where they're like interdimensional, like guardians of music or some bullshit. Or if it's a fucking musical. Like, I think, was it Music of the Vampire? Because it was either Camp Scare or Music of the Vampire that was a fucking musical out of nowhere. We're finally up. Where we got to see Velma become the most terrifying driver in all of like Mystery Inc. Like even compared to like letting the actual dog drive, like Velma actively threw them off cliffs into rapids, into caves, into walls, like doing who knows what, and somehow keeping them alive. Yeah, somehow keeping them alive is like a surprise. One reason, like, yeah, that could make her as like marked as a good driver, but also I felt threatened for my life watching her. All right, I'm getting a little bit sidetracked. We were supposed to be playing a game, right? Yeah, I'm. I would rather have Scooby Drive 2, you know. That is like that does feel like less of a like worry for my own like health and safety. All right, come on, controller, connect. All right, while I'm waiting for my controller to, okay, there we go, the controller's back. Yeah. I have no clue what I'm doing. I'm just sort of letting what happen. Scooby-Doo tangent tendency is too hard to resist. Yeah. What the fuck drove the Scooby discussion? I don't know, Walrus. Like, something like, whenever we get on the topic of Scooby-Doo, I just get distracted again. Because it's been, like, 5 years, and I've still not actually done the follow-up tier list. That'll be a good stream, actually. Like, do a quick, like, refresher of everything going on, and then actually just do the tier list, like, years later with, like, a whole, like, follow-up build-up. Yeah. Because I remember, like, when I first did that, I had not watched, like, half the films in years, so I was going off of, like, the vibes from what I barely remembered, and got, like, some shit from some of the other VTubers I would talk to at the time. It's like, bro, what are you talking about? WWE cinema and stuff. Now, why don't we fly our ways back to the, Ember Twin? Have fun, be safe, Case. Will do. Thank you for stopping by, Walrus. Always great to have you. We stop on, I think it was about here. That should lead to our funny little... Yeah, this way should lead to our quantum rock. I don't think it's that way, but I... Yeah. Oh. Yeah, okay, yeah, this is the distress ship after their thing. Go throw you on machine and look, have fun. Will do, thanks for, ow, lurking. I'm gonna, get in. We need status reports for all systems, but initial things first, is everyone unharmed? Our escape pods passengers are afraid, but physically well. Anana, everyone survived the crash. This is a relief, at least. You have my gratitude, but were we able to find other escape pods for distressing? I can hear somewhere else in the star system, but I don't believe anyone crashed on the same planet as us. Collision, blah, blah, blah. Escape pod, yep. Yep, we got all of that. Heat from the surface is much more bearable below the surface. Right, this is where the escape pod escaped to the top. Now we just gotta go outside to slip out again. Because the other way we went. Yeah, down here should lead to the quantum rock we can putz around in. Yeah, there we go. And translator. Friends, if you find any sign of Coleus, I implore you to tell me. He vanished without a trace, knowing the trip is missing ever since. Some of us from the Sunless City have come to help out. I think I've already read this. Like, they were studying the cave geology, and like... Where was he lost? He disappeared. Yeah, I think we already read this last time. What? Examine the lake bed cave. I think this is the same area as before. Yep. Okay, here's something different. There's cacti there. So is there a few different positions this one can end up? We have... Okay, this is back outside. That's not where I'm wanting to go. I'm still looking for that angler. And that might involve having to... Yeah, that might involve having to redo the cave exploration. Because the angler's gotta have something... Ow! Gotta have something in it. Because it was also something they brought up as important. But where, oh where can we be? Nope, we're back. Do I just have to go back through by this, re-enter the escape pod, go back down to where they were hiding, and like retrace their steps? Because that might be the play for now. Message of Roxley onto the... Yeah. Yeah, do not follow this path to this end. We'll investigate. This is what it should be. It should be down this way. We see the... And just finding our way back down there is the problem. We found an enormous cabin at the end of the passage that could be a sheltered. Yeah. Yeah, this is stuff we have gone through before. Just... Is this the way I need to go for what I want? Please lead me to the path. Ow. Ow. Okay. Ow. 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 Hop, 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 hop. Path to shelter is somewhat convoluted. Follow the instructions closely. Is it down this way? No. Keep getting further from the scout, and that's what's concerning me. It could just be we have to do a big loop to get around to it. And we're also running out of oxygen, so we'll probably suffocate again either way, but oh no, what a shame. Ow. Okay, that's not working out, this way? Oh, okay. Might not get out of here. Oh no. God, the Ash Twin... The Hourglass Twins really are just like a hazard. You know what? Keep puncturing the suit. Let me just die. I'm about to die anyway, so let's just let it happen. And with that, I've been drinking a bit too much tea. Might sort of quick ad break early because I sort of didn't go to the restroom during the last one. And I kind of gotta pee. I will be back in a minute. Let me just, Where can I get some music for y'all to listen to, or is it just... we'll just pause and go to the BRB screen. Sorry about this, kind of should have gone during the ad break instead of sitting there reminiscing as we wait for the sun to explode. Back in a minute. Alright. I'm back, and we've got a little bit more in me after being out like that, too. I think I got like two more runs in me before I call it for the night. Because there's some mysteries I want to solve that we just haven't gotten stuff for yet. Like, how do I get to quantum knowledge? Is that one where do I just brave my ship in and forcefully fly it up to hope that it lands into the whole black hole? Because that sounds like a disaster waiting to happen, so I'm all for it, actually. Yeah, let's go to Brittle Hollow. Let's just make this the worst fucking landing anyone's ever seen. Ah. Come on! Aha! Just barely. Now, where's the opening? Gotta do a light orbit to make sure we can actually... There's a hole somewhere. We gotta find the hole. That's our goal. There's a joke there. Alright, now where the hell's the tower? No, don't pull me in. I think that's it. I think that's her. The Tower of Quantum Knowledge. Now, can you actually fit in? Ow, 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 ow. Come on. You can fit her in. Fine. That's how you want to play it? Damn it. Black hole's got too much gravity. How do I beat a black hole? Damn it. Win rate at 5 head. That's the goal right now, but is there something further up I can launch to attach to? I'm not seeing a teleport or anything like that. Okay. Take whatever. Come on. How do I get out? I might be stuck. So, small problem. I don't think she wants to leave. Got her nice and wedged in there, despite my best efforts. Come on, get her out. Oh, maybe, come on. Work with me. There. Well, ship's fucked. Let's head out to the white hole. If nothing else, we can at least say hi here since the ship's fucked. Or, you know, I can just slap myself in the face. Against the... Oh, push! Ah. The what hole? Yeah, the white, you know, the wet hole. Like, next to every dark, like, from every dark hole is connected to a wet hole, too. And stuff like that. Or something. Yeah. Alright, this is not the way. This is not the way. Let's head inside. Lock me up, boys. Take me in. Whitehall Station. Oh, right, it's the other way that's down. Gotta be something else I can do here beyond just, like, alignment of everything. Like, we are slowly waiting for the teleportation alignment. I think that might just be what we got waiting for us, unless... Ow. Unless we could find something else to do, we're just stuck here waiting. Or, you know, I could just kill myself, but... Like, we're doing, like, 1, 2 last runs before then, so let's just put our ways back. Get us back to there, and maybe it'll teleport us where we need to be. So, something to yap about, because we've got time to kill, fucking apparently. Oh. What to yap? I don't know. I probably should be better at thinking of stuff to say, but I'm not. So we're just gonna... I don't know. I'm a streamer. I should be able to yap about anything, but I'm just... Brain just don't got the juice for it right now, I guess. Nothing in my brain hole want to work. Eh. What's this actually? Yeah, because we're all the way this far out, we might as well try to see whatever this little speck of light is 11 kilometers away that we're not gonna make it to. Like, it is gonna take all of our time. The sun's gonna explode before we actually make it to this, because this has sort of been just chilling out on our periphery. Because we saw there was another, like, weird elliptical orbit that we just didn't want to follow. Fuel level's critical, I know. Come on! Rocket! You got this! Oh. Using oxygen as propellant, let's go! Last of our health, let's power speed run killing ourselves. We're not gonna catch up. Nope, let's just use everything we got. All full power. We'll suffocate again and then... Achievement, use your suit's oxygen in an ill-advised manner. Okay, for this next, let's do it for the last one of the night. We've been watching that weird elliptical orbit going on outside of, like, the standard, like, orbital plane. So we know it's not natural, whatever that is. Because that, just like, if generally things will line up with the orbital plane in that sort of case, so... We gotta see what it is. Because that could be another station we've just not gotten to explore yet. Bring us up. Back up to the tree. Hello, hi, Kotaka. Thanks for stopping by. How's it going? Now, where are you, bastard? Whatever you are, I need to spot. I need to know. What are you? Autopilot, take us away. Yeah, welcome. Thanks for stopping by. Hope things been going good for you. It's been a bit. Let's see. What else can we up on? I'm trying to, because I don't. Easiest one would be to go back to Scooby-Doo as like a random divergent topic thing, but talked about that. Talked about FGO. Talked about Limbus. Talked about. I don't know what next. What is there next? I started playing Mahjong again a little bit because I found out we've got. Was it? Ah! What the hell are you? How is this? Oh, is that our first satellite? You know what? Since we're tied up, we heal full health. Is traveling to space manly? The manliest. Don't you know, like, the biggest space educator is Scott Manley? So yeah, it's only the best. Deep space satellite. Gabbro here, checking in on the deep space satellites per ground control's request. Check out a possible equipment problem. See, Hornfells? I do too work. You know, I wouldn't mind being a satellite. It's peaceful out here among the distant stars and the soft velvety darkness. Bet it's awfully nice for naps too. Alright, the lens. Alright, little satellite, let's see what the trouble is. Huh? Everything's looking a-okay, ground control. No dust or scratches on the lens. And no evidence of sparking or violent eruptions. Guess that rules in equipment malfunction either. Hear that, pal? You're in great shape. Keep up the woodwork out there. So what is this thing? So is it really just... Do you taste the moon? Is it cheese? It's not cheese, but it does have some like stuff growing on it, so it might be cheese adjacent because it's got like something taking root, like mold. Is it really just a satellite? So then what are you looking at? Yeah, nothing. Lens looks clean. What was your observation then? What was supposedly causing issues? Alright, new plot. Let's see. Can we add anything here, or is it? Oh, I guess we haven't been to Hollow's Lantern. I guess that could be a nice stop. Because it is a volcano planet. We might as well stop by Mustafar at some point. What? What the hell? Oh, that's me being out of the orbital plane. Okay. Is there nothing else? Well, let's get to you, Hollow's Lantern, and just zoom our way in. Why not? Send ourselves up towards fiery death before, you know, the sun erupts in fiery death. Why not? Either way, we'll end up dead the same way. But we'll be back again. They can't stop us forever. This makes me want to try some more space games too. I wouldn't mind, because I was inspired to try some streams of it again back when the Artemis rockets were launching to do its flyby of the moon, trying Kerbal Space Program again. Because that was another game I remember enjoying a lot when I was doing my little stream of it, even though it sort of ended like it wasn't a lot to do, but like one of my favorite clips I've ever done was from that was like, we claim the land in the name of the space program, and then it immediately crashes right behind me. Like, perfect timed cinema. Can we land on this fucking fiery rock? Grab a live photo of that one. Yeah, no, it's fun little. So what? Can't we just No, we cannot. Okay, then. Yeah, it's like a nice little, like, rocket simulator that's still, like... I know the sequels got, like, people giving up on it because it got mishandled to hell and back, but... Like, the original still holds up, minus just some, like, age from its engines. Because I think it was being used in, like, actual, like... space, like, astronomy and, like, rocketry classes and stuff. Because it is a really good simulation of, like, a lot of orbital physics at, like, a smaller scale. Alright, we do one more, I think. Let's head back to... Giant Steep and just, don't want to do Giant Steep, or... Because there's still you that keeps orbiting too close to the sun for me to do anything with. And it's not like there's much else going on, like hiding from us besides like the quantum moon, which is always hiding. Yep, just like that, we lost it again, so... There's not anything else on this world, is it? Oh, we've got some nice little geysers that could be, Yeah, I'm not seeing anything really down there, so maybe next time. We've got the Mun, we've got the... Oh no, that's the probe again, never mind. Come on, get going. Oh, oh, oh god, the sun, the sun, the sun. Ah, 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 ah. No, 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 no. Fuck. I'm going to get on that sun orbiting station one way or another. I just don't know how yet. Man, it's hot here. I know, right? Can't you believe it? Global warming's making the sun hotter, like burning us up just because we're trying to land on it. Back in my day, we used to be able to land on the sun because it was only a luminescent corona surrounding the atmosphere with the nice, like, positive, like, happy people living on the surface of the sun. But no. Now you can't do that. Yeah, back in the day we could go to sun during night, but you can't do that anymore because of woke. Because of the woke global warming, you can't go to the sun at night anymore. Let's go to Giant Steep. Last for the night properly this time. Let's just go to Giant Steep. Try to land on the orbital station again and find something to do with it, because it said the glass was broken. There's presumably something to do with it there. Yeah, they're trying to go for full power to go to the eye of the universe or whatever, so we just gotta land on there ourselves and hope we don't get got. I have a dumb thought, actually. Fuck the station. Like, fuck the station for a sec. Hold on, I've got a thought. It's a dumb thought. A very dumb, stupid thought that will probably kill us, but... Is there anything in here? Ah! The heart of the storm's about there. Let's circle up a bit and go down in the center. Because I feel like there might be something at the eye of the storm, because it seems to be just localized to... And we overshot it. Because, like, there's a giant storm right there that seems to be stuck at that point of the planet, so... Haha! I was right! Haha! Ha ha ha! I'm a genius! My intellect is unmatched by all! Alright, what do you have for me? What secrets do you hold in this underground? I say underground, it's above ground. Storm's really keeping us down, huh? 2 times gravity. That's gonna... that sucks. No, ooh, no, it's just... Never mind, that's just the planet itself because it's a gas giant. It's holding us back, so we can't exactly rocket jump our way through much, but... Be welcome to this place. The tower shares all who ask knowledge first. Wait, is this the quantum library? What? Did this get, like, torn out from where it should be? What? Huh? Tell me your secrets, oh Tower of Quantum Knowledge. I wish to see the damn moon. Enter this place without friends. However, these are lessons you must learn for yourself. Seek the wandering arch. So if we follow this down. So you just continuously teleporting in and out. Huh. Alright. What next? Teach me your secrets. Observing a quantum object and observing an image of the quantum object of the same. So observing a picture, I think I've been using that already where just like staring at a picture makes it count as like moving, so we just gotta take a picture of the arch and then it doesn't move anymore. Because the observation is still consistent until it's gone. Leading us further down, huh? The arch and the crystal do not naturally meet. So we keep the crystal. need to... Okay. So the puzzle is... Get the crystal in one end. Then... Once it's on the other side... Once it's on the other side... We rotate around until we can get the arc. Come on, Arch, work with me. Oh, wait, I can get... There we go. There we go. Now I've got them both forcibly stuck there. I was not supposed to make the arch appear behind me. I was supposed to make them appear together. I get it now. This is the great puzzle, huh? And what do you got for me, huh? Well, let's keep going down. Okay. This is the last one, but we made it harder. Alright, let's try. Okay, we can't go up that wall just yet. Thank you for the hydrate and posture check, Fauna. There we go, and down, down, down. We have finally learned your secrets. Tell me more about this quantum moon. We offer our congratulations. You have learned the rule of quantum imaging. Take this knowledge with you on the remainder of your quantum pilgrimage. Remember, the other quantum shards have other lessons to teach. Our curiosity goes with you on your journey. You walk with the footsteps of those who came before with you, and the path will guide those who follow later. So there's some... Nothing else? No books? No knowledge? No secrets to hide? No life left to live? Just that's it and we are done? I mean, it was helpful, but... I kinda sorta figured most of that out. Oh well. Thank you anyways, I guess. Let's check back with the ship. See if anything got updated on our... What you got for us? Tower of Quantum Trials. So it looks like all the quantum stuff's over here. Yeah, that one's got the cave there with the weird quantum stuff, so let's... that. No, my quantum tower. Other quantum shards have stuff to teach. There's more to explore here. Ember Twins, Northern Hemisphere, I guess. Let's just take ourselves off. Fly away. Goodbye, Quantum Tower. It's been nice knowing you. And do our last little trip before the sun's about halfway done. We got some time before it fully kills us. So, Ember Twin, have you not been filled by sand just yet? I kind of need things to do in you. Please, onegaishimasu. Por favor. I think that quantum cave is filled with sand. Good enough for now. Ow. Yeah, the whole quantum state is a how full are we? There's more to explore here, but where and with what? Oh. Coleus is missing. He vanished from Lake Bed Cave several days ago. Now we're unable to reach him. Help us recover Coleus. This rock is very familiar. Did you travel here, my sedimentary friend? It appears identical to rock I met earlier. Wasn't the same rock cap fragment we found at the bottom of the lake, dry lake bed at the North Pole? Melloray went against Lake Bed Cave and found this rock again. Sometimes there, sometimes it isn't. It wanders like the quantum moon. How curious. We examine Northern Lake Bed Cave. Okay, so there's stuff in the Northern Lake Bed Cave. Alright, cacti. Shit. Oh. Ruh-roh. Run, Raggy, run! Let's go up over here for now. Ow. Hello, church, buddy. Let's just doze off till the sun explodes, I guess. Ah. I guess that's one way to time skip for this sort of place. But now we know we've got the Northern Lake Bed Caves to look for. Because that will have what we're... Is this not our ship? No. Our ship's on the other end of the planet. Okay. Fall gently, don't die. Ow. Oh well. But Northern Lake Bed Cave. No, I want to, opening's only big enough for my scout. That means probably one we need to do something. Life pod was damaged. Old settlement. We'll mark that there and... Yeah, okay, that's still back, way back. At least if I have that one Elite Dangerous Wish is that good. I mean, I had a HOTUS system for that sort of thing when I was doing Elite Dangerous. So, like, I had, like, actual joystick thruster, but the joystick's still acting up. I should probably see how well I can actually fly my, Kestrel. Is it Kestrel, or... Distant Worlds. Hold on, I had it registered at Distant Worlds 3, not space. Hold up, which one was it? My commanders and ships. It was a Mandalay. Sorry. Correction, my Mandalay. The funny exploration ship of the time. I should probably see how I can set that up to match on, you know, like on a controller. Because I know Elite does have controller setups for basically everything. That would probably make it easier to fly and everything. Case, it's Outer Wilds. Yes, it is. Elise, how's it going? Thank you for stopping by. What's new with you? Yeah, I probably should. At the very least, like, if I do set it up to work on controller instead of the HOTUS I've got, that would make switching from, like, air to ground much easier. And they have got the new Exo Bio spaceship going on. Conveniently right after Distant Worlds 3 ended, so we can't use it for, like, mass exobio researching everything like we could back out there. But oh well, I had my fun with Distant Worlds, so... Let's end it off. I'm gonna take your glasses. No! Stop taking my glasses. I need them to see. Like, if it's stuff like this close to the monitor and stuff like that, I don't need it to, but I like seeing. It's very nice. Alright, let's just sail into Dark Bramble to end this for stream for tonight. Balance out, balance out, balance out, balance out! How did I manage that? I'm the greatest. 8 frames. No, don't start talking about selling and eating my glasses. I'm using them still. You've got chalk as my channel points. Why don't you eat chalk? That's probably healthy. But like, get yourself that calcium for like strong bones and whatever. I can't see. Yeah. Fly me this way. It's making good noises. Nope, 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 nope. Ah. Ah! Look at what you've done now that we're blind. I couldn't even see that coming. This is fun. That's about it for me tonight, y'all. Thank you so much for stopping by. Let's let our life flash before our eyes yet again. We've learned some fun information about the quantum world, but it's not, like, helpful enough for us to get into the library yet, sadly. Reset loop and quit to main menu. Yep. What? If you look in the Discord. Oh boy, what have you got here? How dare. I can't, I need the... I need those to see. Once I find out who you are, it's fucking over. At least you can't see a life flash before your eyes. That is a positive, I guess. We're not space traumatizing ourselves with, like, our very short life flashing before our eyes yet again. It's just indistinct blurs and shapes that I could just mark up as, like, a funny little trip. Alright. Let's see. Is there anyone live to bother? I like raiding into... No. I'm not see Sock. Is Sock streaming? Oh, there he is. He wasn't showing up in my, like, normal live feed to go for a sec. And I had to scroll, like, I had to refresh it to find him. There he is. Alright. Let's go bother Sock then. Doing... Just chatting for 3.5 hours. Okay. Might be asleep. It says laying down, so he might be asleep, in which case, I'm sorry, does he have a 250-hour subathon going? Alright, I'm gonna let Sock sleep then. For fun. Is there anyone else live to bother? Not really seeing anyone else. Seeing a lot of people I followed and don't remember enough if I want to send them that way. And then it's just like, oh, Salty Bet, the Ducks, the, you know, Bob Ross, everything. Yeah, that's fine. Thank y'all again so much for stopping by. I appreciate it. I will... Ooh, I need to decide if I can handle a 4-stream or a 3-stream next week. Because we've got the next Arknights patch, which means more story. But also... we also need to do Space Warlord Baby Trading Simulator at some point. I have been sitting on that game for like a month. And that's at least one I know is a lot more like high-paced and more funny, interesting than like Space Warlord Organ Trading Simulator, which I also still like. But, you know. Bathwater Bows, a Diva Rexus. Those are names I vaguely remember knowing, but... What is it? WoW and Woowa? Not a fan of Woowa, generally myself, and I don't want... And, yeah, WoW's alright, but it looks like... What the fuck is Project Ascension? Yeah, I don't know. But so I think I'll just call it there for now. Thank y'all again so much for stopping by. I appreciate y'all being here. We're definitely streaming at least 3 streams next week. Maybe 4 if I've got the energy to stream Arknights and Field's next story patch that week next. Anyway, otherwise, take care. Bye-bye.